Hello, Dina here, littlewidow.com, The Littlest Widow on Instagram, The Little Widow on Twitter. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been really sick for what feels like an eternity. Yeah. So I have quite a few readings to do. I'm backed up. So if I told you I would do a reading for you, I did not forget. I promise that I will. I am starting to feel better, and I will get back into this. I'm sorry. Sorry that everything has taken me so long lately. I didn't forget about anyone. I felt so crappy. I didn't even do the Terrascope this week. So. All right, so we are doing a reading tonight. I'm trying to ease back into it slow. We have a quick one tonight. This is for someone who has been having some marital troubles on and off for a while now. It's just been, I don't know, it's been kind of, I think always the case a little bit in their relationship that there's been some issues at play, but I guess he thought that they were going to improve after they got married and had a baby, which is not usually how it works. And anyway, they've been struggling a little bit. He's been kind of unhappy, and it turns out she is pregnant again. Merry Christmas. He's wondering if things are going to improve between them. He's suggesting counseling to her. She's not super receptive to that kind of thing generally, but he's kind of desperate, and he's wondering, even though there is another baby on the way, he's not prepared to stay in an unhappy marriage his whole life, nor should he. So he's kind of wondering what is going to happen in his relationship in the fairly recent, or near term rather, maybe within a year or so, if things are going to turn around, or if we can expect them to kind of stay crappy. I will say, in looking at his chart, I don't see anything pivotal nothing super pivotal in the next year. It looks like maybe about a year and a half from now, there's some, one of his solar arc sun is going to be crossing his 7th house cusp. That's usually a positive thing, actually. So I would think that would be good for the relationship. However, it is possible that if you're really unhappy, that it could show, a change there, or a dissolution of that. But in general, that's a positive thing. So that's the only thing I really see. I don't look at, a lot of the times when you look at a chart, you can say, oh yeah, I see a lot of marital trouble here. I would be surprised if you guys fix this. I don't really see much of anything in there. It doesn't look like a really active time. So unless his birth time is off, it looks like this is just him. But like I said, that one thing that I saw in the solar arc does look fairly positive. And it would be by progression as well. Solar arc and progressed sun would be the same, actually. So, that should be a good thing, but that's really it, pretty much. All right. So we're gonna ask the cards tonight for the next year or so, what is the state of their relationship gonna be? Is it going to improve? Is it going to stay the same? Is it going to get worse? Is it going to change in any way? That's what we're really looking for. We're going to start with that, and then maybe we can ask for a broader time frame too, if we feel like it. So he did smudge these ahead of time. I'm using just the Rider-Waite deck tonight. Just kind of not being lazy. Just felt like it. It's the vibe I got tonight. It's in a Rider-Waite kind of mood. Keep it traditional. Keeping it old school. All right. Let's see what we have. Queen of Swords, representing him in the environment of the Four of Swords. It's a card of regrouping, rest, could be counseling. That's a possibility for that card. Ooh, what's crossing them is the Ten of Swords, everybody's favorite. They have very poor communication. So I think that's very appropriate that's the card standing in their way. The foundation of the matter is the Six of Swords. Okay, we're gonna put all these out, and we'll come back to everything. Ten of Pentacles is behind them. Above them is the Fool. Before them is Strength. That's a lovely, lovely card to have before you. That is very promising. They are also represented by the Chariot. Knight of Pentacles is here. The Page of Pentacles is here. And the Six of Wands. Okay, this is a really positive outcome. I do actually believe that things are going to improve, sir. Really. Yeah, sooner rather than later. So, I kind of see the cards that you got, you're being represented by. There's one of two ways of looking at this. We can either say that the Queen of Swords and the Chariot are representing you guys as a couple, or we can say that they're representing one of you or both of you. I do know his wife is a Libra, so it is possible that the Queen of Swords could be representing her. The Chariot is usually associated with Cancer, and he is not a Cancer, however. But in any case, both of them are very strong-willed people, and they have very different ways of loving and of acting and behaving in relationships and of communicating. And a lot of the times that's what the Chariot can be. It can be two dynamic opposites. And the Chariot is all about how we make these two opposites work together. How can we get these two sphinxes of other colors? How can we unite them and make them move towards the same cause? So I think that he is very much in that mindset. How can we make this work? How can you still be you but give me what I want? And she is very much like, not having it kind of at the moment. So I think that's what that's representing. The Four of Swords here, I think, it definitely would show a period of recovery kind of, and possibly counseling. The Ten of Swords here indicating, as I said before, that their communication is garbage, as I understand it. There's they speak different languages for the most part, even though they do love each other. The Six of Swords, kind of on the foundation of the matter, does show them moving towards kind of calmer waters. That's a good thing. It's a nice energy to have here. It might be showing that they had a slightly nice patch. I would assume they had to when she got pregnant. In any case, the energy that's kind of overarching the reading is the Fool. That's generally a positive thing. It can influence. It can mean a fresh start or something to that nature. In this instance, I'm inclined to say that the Fool is representing the baby. We have a Page of Pentacles here too. I think both of those things are showing that there's a new life at play in the relationship, and it's kind of like it's not just them that they have to think about. In any case, our most pivotal cards that we're really looking at here are the Strength card in our near future. This card is a wonderful card, I always think, for a relationship. It really does represent healing to me, more so than a lot of other cards. It's often a confusing card. Crowley called it lust, which sure it could be, but basically, this woman has tamed the beast, kind of. It's a card about you can think of it as Beauty and the Beast even sometimes. She has the infinity symbol over her head. It really is. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of healing. It's a card of being strong together. It's a card of finding strength through each other. I think that's a really positive card to have here. And the outcome, we have the Six of Wands. This is like the victory card. There's like a little laurel wreath on it. Sixes refer back to the lovers. I always think honestly, every six I like in a love reading or a relationship reading. The Six of Wands is other than the Six of Cups, probably the most positive one. It shows that you're going to be successful in your endeavor. So to me, what this really looks like is, yeah, you're going to go to counseling. It might be difficult, but she's going to go for it eventually, and you're going to kind of find this basis where you guys tame whatever the hell is going on, and you bring your opposites together and you work it out, and you're successful. So that was a really positive reading, I would say. I think that you're going to enter, I don't know that it's going to be forever, but I definitely think that things are going to improve fairly quickly, and that you're going to enter a really positive period of time. So I hope that helped. And I will be back with lots more readings as I'm getting better. So if you would like a reading that will take me way too long to do, no, I'm kidding. I think it won't take me that long. You can email me. The email address is on the website, which is littlewidow.com, or you can hit me up on Instagram. All right, thank you. Good night.